On Vihiga Senator George Khaniri, who has been elected 6 consecutive times after getting into office in a by-election following the death of his father, Nicodemus Khaniri, in 1996. At the time, he was just 21 years old. KTN senior political reporter Chris Tyru tells us more on the August House.
Vihiga Senator George Khaniri also doubles up as a commissioner of the all-important Parliamentary Service Commission. His is a unique story of being the only serving member of parliament who has been elected for 6 consecutive terms by the voters of Hamisi in the county of Vihiga. His political journey started way back in 1996 following the death of his father Nicodemus Khaniri. Given that his late father was a close confidant of the then President Daniel Arap Moi and also a member of the ruling party KANU, the young George Khaniri was voted overwhelmingly in the subsequent by-election.
Indeed, I was the youngest, and up to today, I still hold the record of the youngest ever. If you go to the history of the Parliament of Kenya, nobody else has ever been elected since that time or even before that time at my age. The one that comes next to me is Waihenya. He's called Waihenya, who was elected at 22.
At the time, he was a third-year student at the Jersey City State University in the United States studying economics.
Of course, yes, in Kenya, my first job was to represent the people of Hamisi in the Parliament of the Republic of Kenya, in the National Assembly. That is my first job, and it is the only job I've done in this country.
His plunge into politics and election into the 7th Parliament changed his planned career path.
When I came, I was doing my 3rd year, so I didn't have an opportunity to go back and finish studying economics then. So when I decided to go back to school here, my mind and mindset had changed, so I could not continue with economics. I decided to study political science. So I enrolled at the Catholic University of Eastern Africa, where I did my first degree in political science, after which I enrolled at the University of Nairobi to do my master's.
Since then, 23 years later, he has not looked back in his political career, having served under 3 presidents: Daniel Moi, Mwai Kibaki, and now President Uhuru Kenyatta. During the Moi regime, he served as an assistant minister for agriculture, as well as roads and public works.
I served in Moi regime. Kenyans were not very much enlightened then. You know, the era of social media was not there, FM stations were not there. So Kenyans were not enlightened, and they didn't understand much. But as much as Moi has been criticized for his leadership, I give him credit for one thing, that he held the country together. We were peaceful for 24 years.
Under the Mwai Kibaki regime, he bolted from Independence Party KANU and joined the NAC coalition during the 2002 general election, and was appointed Assistant Minister for Information and Communication.
Coming to Kibaki, to me, I think this is the person who revolutionized this country. You remember when he took over, the economy started growing, and we went up to about 6.5, was it 7% growth? He initiated all these things you're seeing, the bypasses, the thick highway, the good roads, and the railway, and so forth. Those were his ideas. And to me, he'll go down in history as the president who revolutionized this country.
In 2007, he retained his Hamisi parliamentary seat in a massive ODM wave. However, he jumped ship in the 2013 and 2017 elections and joined Musalia Mudavadi's party, the Amani National Congress ANC, where he was elected as the first senator of the county of Vihiga.
President Uhuru found a very good, strong foundation that had been laid by President Kibaki. And I think he should have really taken advantage of that to take this country to the next level. But unfortunately, his government has been riddled by a lot of corruption, a lot of nepotism, as you know. So many bad things have happened, theft of public resources, and therefore we have not realized what we hoped to realize in his government, because he was elected as a young man and our expectations were very high.
Having served from the 7th to the 12th Parliament, Khaniri says that the quality of debate has gone down due to what he calls the caliber of leaders elected now compared to the 1990s.
But subsequently, I think Parliament has been commercialized, and highest bidder elected, people who stand for nothing, you see them coming to Parliament just because they stole money here and there and managed to bribe their way into Parliament. So you cannot compare the quality, and this I can say standing anywhere, even on top of KICC. And I want anybody to challenge me on this. So you cannot compare. I think the situation is getting worse and worse.
And the parting shot from the career politician and heir of a political dynasty.
To tell you the truth, if I were to advise my sons, I would tell them no. Find other things to do. Stick to your professions. Maybe later in your life, if politics remains what it is at the moment.
Having served as an MP for Hamisi for 4 terms and a senator of the county of Vihiga for 2 terms now, Khaniri says he is not done yet, and soon he will be announcing his next political move. Chris Dairu, KTN News.